Hi everyone, how you doing? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Daily Porcupine, the ultimate Kotoko fan channel. My name is Clinton. Today we'll be talking about our game against Elmina Sharks. Today we lost 2-1 away from home against Elmina Sharks. Now I know a lot of you have clicked this video thinking I'm going to talk more about the officiating in that game. But I feel that I have talked about it so much that you have gotten to the point where I feel there's no hope for Ghana football officiating. The officials, the referees in Ghana football, there's no hope. I mean, even if you didn't go for the referee training, it's very clear to make these decisions. A normal person, a roadside man who knows the rules of football can make good decisions more than the Ghana Premier League referees. It's mind-blowing. Is it that they are doing it on purpose? Because I don't know what is going on. It's amazing. It's surprising me because I've been talking about this. It was the Hearts of Oak game, shambolic refereeing. It was the game yesterday, shambolic refereeing. It was the game against Accra Lions versus Mediema, shambolic refereeing. It doesn't make sense. It's getting worse and worse. I think it has gone to the point where I feel talking about it is just a waste of time. Like what I'm doing right now, it's a waste of time because it's not going to get better anytime soon. So I think we just have to look for a way to use the poor refereeing to advantage, because no matter what they do, is going to happen. Poor refereeing is going to happen. Poor refereeing is going to happen. Poor officiating is going to happen. So it's up to us to use it to our advantage, because if we're expecting a good officiating in a game, I don't think it's going to happen. We just have to use the incompetence of the officials in the Ghana Premier League to our own advantage. So let's talk about the game itself. I think against Elmina Sharks, we played fairly well. We tried to control the ball. You know how difficult that is in the Ghana Premier League, trying to control the game, passing around, creating chances with the nature of the pitch. I saw how bad the pitch was, but Kotoko was trying to control the ball. That was why I was so happy. I think that this is one of the most exciting times to be a Kotoko fan. You see your team playing good football. We are dominating the teams. Our positions, we are dominating teams. You can see how we play against Accra Olympics, against Mediema. Mediema were practically defending against Kotoko. A few seasons ago, you wouldn't have imagined that happening, but we played very well. We passed the ball around, we created tons of chances. So I think this is one of the most exciting Kotoko side, and we have to credit Prosper Nati for that, because he has done an incredible job to make these players pass the ball and try to create chances, playing exciting football. If you see after the game, the fans were singing, they were happy. Despite the results, they were optimistic, they were happy because we played very well. Just because of the circumstance and the way the game ended, that was why we lost the game. I think we are playing very well. That's just what I have to say. If you look at the way we created chances, the way we string passes, you know that Kotoko played very well in that game. Now, from the beginning of that game, I thought we could have, scored more before, trying to control the game. We should have scored earlier before trying to control the game. But after we scored that game, the goal we conceded, I think we should have done more better. I think it was loss of concentration. The players didn't expect Elmina Sharks to, fight back, because they haven't obviously scored in the last 9 games. So the players were not expecting Elmina Sharks to, get a rapid response. I think that is something we should we should learn from, because I think they lost concentration and allowed the player to head the ball into the back of the net. And then as for the penalty, I don't want to talk about that, because you obviously know it wasn't a penalty. But the annoying part of the entire situation, or the entire event yesterday, was I was watching the game on Star Times. The Star Times commentators were, I don't know what word to use, because I thought they actually try their best not to criticize the officiating. I don't know why that is, because if it's not a foul, or if this is not a foul, if it's not a yellow card, you got to say the referee got it all wrong there. That's it. That's all we just want to hear. Be fair to your audience and say the referee got it wrong. That shouldn't be this, that shouldn't be that. Oh, Kotoko are being unfairly, treated unfairly. That shouldn't be this score was wrong and all that. If you say it with your mind on TV station, we know that you are fair. We know that you are not siding anyone. That is what we expect from those people who are commenting on our games, on Star Times and all that. When they go there, They try their best to support outrageous referee, and they look silly whenever they try to, abandon every logic, abandon every common sense to support the referee's decision. They look silly. If you hear them talk about it, trying to justify the referee decisions, they just sound silly. So I think the thing is that I'm not trying to say there's a campaign against Kotoko. I just want the officiating, the refereeing to be fair. If it's fair, we'll enjoy the league. We don't want a game where after the full-time whistle, this team will say we've been treated unfairly, this team will say we've been treated unfairly. I want a Ghana Premier League where the game will end and they'll be like, we didn't play well. No one will talk about the officiating or anything, or if they want to complain about the officiating, maybe for maybe a minor thing or not for every game, because right now it seems every club is complaining about the officiating almost in every game. So I think we just have to calm down, look at these things, that's the GFA, look at these things and try to improve the game, because if it continues like this, the Ghana Premier League won't go anywhere. Now, I'm also pleased with Sheriff Mohammed. He's been consistently good in that midfield, tracking back, tackling, creating chances from the back and all that. I think he has cemented his spot in that first team. I think it's going to be difficult for anyone to chance him out of that position, because he has played very well in the past 3 games. I think he's going to play against Accra Lions in that particular position. Amor Ibrahim incident, I think it was unfortunate. I think he should have controlled himself better, because despite everything he said, his grievances he showed to the referee, they still retook the penalty. I think the penalty was still retaken. I think that is something that he shouldn't have done. He should have controlled himself better. He just got a red card and he made us suffer to get back into the game. Despite the red card, we played fairly well and tried to control the game. We got a penalty at the end, but fortunately we couldn't score that penalty. Mbella, who is our penalty taker, best penalty taker, you can see that Prospanetti talked about it. He said that Mbella is our best penalty taker, but on this occasion he couldn't score, and that is part of the game. Yes, that is part of the game. He couldn't score, and I think that shouldn't put him off the penalty duty. You just have to get better. You know how the tension were up yesterday in the penalty, and how important it was. If he scored that goal, he would have at least gotten a point. So I think it's just those moments where a player, just makes the wrong decisions and miss the penalty. I think he will come back stronger. Then I was happy to see Justice Play come back to Kotoko, because it was very good. But bittersweet feeling to see Justice Play back. We were losing when he came on, and I think he's going to try to fight his way into the first team. I can't wait to see him play regularly for Kotoko. I'm just hoping that Prosperity knows how to balance the players. Since we are not in the FA Cup, we are only in the Ghana Premier League, how to balance the players and how to give everyone the opportunity to impress. So I think overall we played very well. We controlled the game. Prosperity is one of the best coaches we've had in the past 5 years, if not the best. So I think we are going to play Accra Lions this weekend, and we are going to bounce back from this defeat against Elmina Sharks. So I'd like to know your thoughts. What do you think about the game? Comment down below and tell me what you think about the overall game and our upcoming game against Accra Lions. So I think that's all for today. If you haven't subscribed, do that right now and hit the notification bell. Till next time, guys. Goodbye.